Hey guys, Timeboy601, and today I want to take a look at Microsoft's backwards compatibility sale. Now, I know what you're thinking. What backwards compatibility sale? What is that? Well, for those of you that do own an Xbox One, you know that you are able to play some Xbox 360 games on your Xbox One, and this week Microsoft is selling 250 games at a discount for their backwards compatibility service. So here are my 5 games you could buy for the same price you could buy Black Ops 2. Yep, that's right. We're going to be working with a budget of $20 for this sale. And I just want to highlight some of the games that aren't on that top row, that aren't featured, to let you know what you can go ahead and pick up, what might be worth you diving in and purchasing. So the first one, if you are hyped for COD World War II, one of the games I think you will really like and you should really pick up is Medal of Honor Airborne. I know, different series than Call of Duty, but this game was pretty good, and it's only $4.94 right now. $4.94, so take that one out of the budget. We are still left with $15.05. But Medal of Honor Airborne, it's a pretty cool conceit. Basically, you pick your weapons, you airdrop into the map. Whenever you die or whenever you start a mission, you parachute in and you choose, basically you parachute in to a landing zone, and you have to figure out where the safe area is, wherever it is. Other cool things, your weapons do upgrade, you use them, and as you use them, you get more abilities for the weapons. It's a really cool game. The controls are dated. I will warn you that. If you pick this up, you're going to feel the controls are dated, but it's well worth the play. The opening levels are fantastic. It goes to the absurd by the end of the game. You parachute onto a Nazi death fortress, but beyond that, like, it's a great game, and for $4.94, I would definitely recommend it. The other big hitter that we're going to be talking about today that's going to cost you a pretty penny is Portal 2. Yes, I know. If you know, you probably have heard of Portal 2. It is actually for sale for $4.99. So if you pick that up, we got $10.06 left in the budget, but $4.99. Now, there is a process to buy this one because it is not listed on the sale page, nor is it available to purchase from the in-game store, from the Xbox One store. So in order to purchase this one, you have to go onto Microsoft's website and actually pick it up there. But for $4.99 for Portal 2, pick it up. It's a fantastic game. It's an amazing game. It's a puzzle game. It's a hilarious comedy. It's fantastic. If you haven't heard of Portal, you might have been living under a rock for a little bit, but it's great, and you just need to pick it up. The next game is probably one of my all-time highlight favorite games on the Xbox 360, and that's Stuntman Ignition. Now, what the Stuntman series is basically you are a stunt driver for various movie franchises, and you get to drive all of the big chase scenes and action scenes in a movie. So, the original one came out on Xbox, and it actually went in and talked about how they do all these stunts. This one kind of let off on that, but you still get to play in the sandbox of amazing movie titles. They're knockoffs. So in this game, in Stuntman Ignition, you're going to fly through and you're going to play a Volcano knockoff, a Dukes of Hazzard knockoff, a James Bond knockoff, a A-Team knockoff, a Batman knockoff, and like an 70s, 80s cop knockoff. All of them are great. All of them are a lot of fun, and they're just fun action set pieces. They're the distilled down parts of all the movies that you want to play through. So it's great. I love this franchise in the series, and for $3.74, that is, that's pretty dirt cheap. And at $3.74, that leaves us with $6.32 left in the budget. Now, the next game is also going to be $3.74, and that is going to be Ghostbusters, the video game. Now, this is a canon Ghostbusters story, voice acted by the original cast. It's a fantastic game. I never played it. I picked it up during the sale because I've always heard good things. It was $20 the other week. I was like, I don't know if I want to risk $20, but $3.74, for the cost of a coffee at Starbucks, definitely worth the pickup. Like I said, canon story, voice acted. If you love Ghostbusters, this is a continuation and a love note to the original Ghostbusters, not the reboot that we had over the last summer. The final game in this $5 or 5 games for under $20 in this sale is going to be Braid, and that's going to cost $2 49 cents, and that leaves us with 9 cents in our budget. But Braid, made by the people who did The Witness, fantastic game. It's kind of a puzzle platformer kind of game, the core conceit being a lot of time dilation and time puzzle stuff. I really enjoy. I never played through this game, but I've always heard great things. It's one of the things that launched Xbox Arcade. It's a key portion. It's a key member of what brought Xbox Arcade into being the power and the force that it is today. So I definitely think it's worth a play. It's a fantastic game. It got great reviews back then, and it still holds up really well today. Now, these next games are, if you have a little extra money to blow, or you have those past games, or just some other great deals that are in this sale that you may want to think of. First off, Lego. The Star Wars Complete Saga is free with Games with Gold right now. If you find yourself liking those Lego games, both Lego Pirates of the Caribbean and Lego Indiana Jones are both $4.99. Pick those up. I loved Indiana Jones. I haven't played Pirates of the Caribbean, but it has also pretty decent reviews, and it's a pretty good game. You can also pick up the complete Dead Space trilogy. If you've been looking at Prey, but you don't want to spend the $60 quite yet, but you want something in similar vein of that like sci-fi horror, Dead Space 1 and 2 are fantastic sci-fi horror action games. Dead Space 1 can be picked up for $4.94, and Dead Space 2 and 3 can be picked up for $6.59 right now on the store. That's definitely worth the buy. An RPG, if you're looking for some RPGs, first off, Fable 2 and 3. Fable 2 probably being one of my favorite games on the Xbox 360, one that I've played multiple times. Fable 2's $4.99 along with its sequel, Fable 3. Fable 2, I think, is the stronger of those two games, so if you're going to pick up one, I'd say Fable 2. But if you want to continue on and see what happens to the world of Albion, I would say pick up Fable 3, $4.99. Bethesda, if you are looking for a deep, meaty, multi-hour RPG that you can play through, you're just looking for something to bide your time with, Fallout 3 and Oblivion are both $4.94, and then Fallout New Vegas is $4.94 as well. So 2 Fallout games and Oblivion, all for under $5. You can pick up any one of those titles. I have all of those now. I had already purchased I got Fallout 3 with Fallout 4, and I bought Fallout New Vegas just because I really love that game. If you have yet to pick up the Gears of War trilogy, because, you know, Xbox has been handing it out like candy for the last year and whatever in various ways. Basically, if you've managed to miss picking up the Gears of War series for free, you can pick up 1, 2, and 3 for essentially $14. Gears of War 2 and 3 are both $5, and Gears of War 1 is like $3.49. So pick that up if you've yet to experience Gears of War and it's missing from your collection. Gears of War, fantastic series. And last but not least, South Park. South Park Stick of Truth is $8. Go pick that up if you're curious about Fractured But Whole. South Park Stick of Truth might be a game just to get you interested. I've heard great things. I have not played it, but if that game is something that piques your interest, $8 isn't too much. I know it's the most expensive thing I've said on this list, but it's the newest of pretty much what's on this list as well. So yeah, guys, those are all the pretty much deals you may want to look into on the Xbox backwards compatibility sale. Let me know down below, what did you pick up during this sale? Guys, I hope you have a great rest of your day. If you like this video, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, give me a like as well, guys. My name's TommyBoy61. I hope you have a great rest of your day. See ya.